Hi everyone, today we're going to make a collection of beginner-friendly crochet projects. I designed this collection for anyone who's just getting started with crochet and wants to build confidence one small project at a time. Each project introduces something new, so you'll learn step by step as we crochet together. For these beginner projects, you can use any yarn with a matching hook size. We'll start with this simple 6-petal flower. It's a great place to start. Some of the steps repeat, so after I show you a few petals, I'll speed things up a little. You can always pause if you need more time. For these beginner projects, you can use any yarn and a matching hook size. Whenever you're ready, let's get started. Let's start with a magic ring. Chain 12. Slip stitch into the ring. That's one petal. Make 6 petals in total. All 6 petals done. Fasten off. Pull the yarn through, hold the tail, and close the ring. Tie a knot on the back. Weave in the ends on the back. And just like that, your 6-petal flower is all done. Nice work. Now let's move on to our next project. Great start. Now let's make this little daisy. This time, we'll make longer petals using the same basic stitches. Let's get started. Let's start with the flower center. Make a magic ring. Chain 1. This doesn't count as a stitch. Work 10 single crochets into the ring. Place a stitch marker in the first stitch. 10 single crochets done. Now switch to petal color. Insert your hook through both loops of the last single crochet. Bring the new color through. Pull the ring closed. Join with a slip stitch. Trim the yarn tail. Round 1 is complete. For round 2, we'll make the petals. Chain 15. Go back and insert into the bump of the slip stitch. Slip stitch there. Slip stitch in the next stitch. Repeat for 10 petals total. Last petal done. Slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Chain 1, fasten off, and leave a short tail. Weave in the ends on the back side. Shape the petals a little, and just like that, your little daisy is all done. You're doing great. Now let's move on to the next project. Next, Let's make this little puffy flower. We'll use the same basic stitches and add a simple flower center to finish it off. Let's get started. Let's start with the flower part. We'll begin with a chain start. Make a slip knot. This doesn't count as a stitch. Chain 11. Go back to the first chain. Slip stitch to join. One petal done. Chain 10. Go back to the same chain where you slip stitched the previous petal. Slip stitch. Make 4 more petals the same way. All 5 petals are complete. Chain 1, then fasten off. Leave the tail long, we'll use it to make a hanging loop. Tie a knot, then tie another knot with the yarn on the back. Weave in the ends. The flower part is complete. Now let's make the flower center. Start with a magic ring. Chain 2, this doesn't count as a stitch. Work for incomplete double crochets into the ring. This makes a puff stitch. Here's how. Yarn over. Insert your hook. Yarn over, and pull through. Yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. That's 1. Repeat 4 times. You'll have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over, and pull through all 5 loops, then chain 1 to lock. Fasten off. Pull the yarn through and close the ring. Tie a knot on the back. Leave a short tail and trim the rest. The flower center is complete. And just like that, your little puffy flower is all done. You're making great progress. Let's move on to the next project. Next, let's make the smiley sunflower. We'll use the same basic stitches and add a simple color change to bring it to life. Let's get started. Round 1. Magic ring. Chain 1. This doesn't count as a stitch. Single crochet 6 into the ring. Place a stitch marker in the first single crochet. Pull the ring tight, remove the stitch marker, and slip stitch to the first stitch to join. Round 1 complete, 6 stitches. Round 2, single crochet increase in each stitch around. Repeat 6 times. Round 2 complete, 12 stitches. Round 3, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Repeat 6 times. At the last stitch of round 3, we'll switch to cream yarn. Work the last single crochet until you have 2 loops on your hook, then yarn over with the new color and pull through to complete the stitch. Pull the old yarn to the back, lay it over the hook, and slip stitch to join. Round 3 complete, and the color change is done, 18 stitches. Round 4, now we're making the petals. Chain 2, then insert into the first stitch where you just slip stitched, and double crochet 1. Next stitch, double crochet 1. Chain 2, slip stitch in the same stitch as the last double crochet. One petal done. Each petal uses 2 stitches. Repeat 9 times total. fasten off, and weave in the ends on the back. The sunflower body is complete. Now, thread your tapestry needle with your accent yarn, and embroider the smiley face. And just like that, your smiley sunflower is all done. And just like that, your smiley sunflower is all done. Let's keep going. Now, let's turn those stitches into a beautiful flower coaster. This project brings together everything you've learned so far. Some of the rounds repeat, so after I show you a few, I'll speed things up a little. You can always pause the video whenever you need. Let's get started. Let's start round 1 with a magic ring. Chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet DC. Place a stitch marker in the third chain. Work 19 more double crochets into the ring. Pull the ring closed. Join with a slip stitch into the marked chain. Round 1 is complete, 20 double crochets in total. Chain 1, then fasten off. For round 2, switch to avocado green and join in the slip stitch from round 1. Chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet. Work 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 2. That's one group. 2 double crochets and chain 2. The starting chain counts as 1 double crochet. Repeat this 10 times around. Chain 1, then fasten off. Round 2 is complete. For round 3, switch to light blue. Join in the chain 2 space from round 2. Chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet. Work 1 more double crochet in the same space. Chain 2. Work 2 more double crochets in the same space. Repeat this 10 times around. Round 3 is complete. For round 4, chain 1. Work 1 single crochet SC into the small gap between the double crochets from round 3. Into the chain 2 space, work 8 double crochets. Repeat this 10 times around. Last group done, pull the loop long, and cut the yarn. Join with an invisible join to the first stitch. Weave in the ends on the back. And just like that, your flower coaster is all done. You've learned so much already. Now let's move on to the next project. Now, let's make this classic granny square together. We'll bring together everything you've learned so far to create one of the most useful crochet motifs. Let's get started. Round 1. Start with a foundation chain. Make a slip knot. This doesn't count as a stitch. Chain 4. Slip stitch into the first chain to form a ring. Now we'll work into the ring. Chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet. Place a stitch marker in the third chain. Chain 2. Work 3 double crochets into the ring, then chain 2. 3 double crochets. Chain 2. Repeat this 2 more times. Work 2 more double crochets. Join with a slip stitch to the third chain of the starting chain. These 2 double crochets plus the starting chain make one group, 4 groups in total. Chain 1 and fasten off. Round 1 is complete. For round 2, work into the chain spaces from the previous round. Switch to avocado green. Chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet. Work 2 more double crochets. Chain 2, then work 3 double crochets into the same chain space. Chain 1. Make 4 groups in total. Join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Chain 1 and fasten off. Round 2 is complete. For round 3, switch to light blue, and insert your hook into the corner chain space. Chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet. work 2 more double crochets. Chain 2, then work 3 double crochets into the same chain space. Chain 1. In the chain 1 space between the two groups, work 3 double crochets. Chain 1. Make 4 groups in total. Slip stitch to join and fasten off. Weave in the ends. Shape and block your coaster. And that's our granny square finished. We've got one more project left. Let's finish strong. Now it's time for our final project, this smiley charm. We'll bring together everything you've learned throughout this collection to make one finished piece. Let's get started. Let's start with the main body. Round 1, magic ring, chain 1, this doesn't count as a stitch. Single crochet 6 into the ring, and place a stitch marker in the first stitch. Pull the ring tight, remove the stitch marker, and slip stitch to the first stitch to join. Round 1 complete, 6 stitches. Round 2, single crochet increase in each stitch around. Repeat 6 times. Round 2 complete, 12 stitches. Round 3, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times. Round 3 complete, 18 stitches. Round 4, 1 increase, 2 single crochet, repeat 6 times. Round 4 complete, 24 stitches. Round 5, 3 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times. Pull up the loop, leave a tail, and do the invisible join. Insert into the first stitch, then into the last stitch, catching the back loop as well, and gently pull through. Weave in the end through any stitch on the back. The main body is done. Thread your tapestry needle and embroider the smiley face on the body. Leave a small tail on the back. embroidery done. Using the same method, we need to make 2 pieces. Hold the 2 pieces together, insert through both layers at any stitch, and pull the yarn through. Working through both layers, slip stitch all the way around, that's 30 slip stitches. Body pieces joined. Insert at any stitch. Switch to your accent yarn, and pull it through. Chain 12, skip 5 stitches, slip stitch, repeat 5 times. And just like that, your smiley charm is all done. Congratulations on finishing the whole collection. I hope you enjoyed making these little projects with me. Thanks for crocheting along, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.